Hello, Aries, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you for joining me for this new moon in Virgo with the 9-9 portal. Now, this new moon in Virgo occurs Monday or Moon Day on September 6th at 8:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then 3 days after that, we have the 9-9 portal. So we have this 639 energy, which is a very positive, universal energy. This is a great time to explore your true passions. And the new moon is going to have an exact trine with Uranus in Taurus. So this can have some kind of new beginning occurring in the home or business. And then we have Pluto trining Mars, and trines are positive aspects. So this can make for a powerful transformation because Mars, which is your ruling planet, Aries, so this can have a powerful impact for you. And this Pluto, something has come to an end and you're done with it, but it's a positive thing. It gives you a chance to plan ahead and look forward with joy and inspiration and excitement. Now we also have the Venus trining Jupiter. And so for those of you who are looking for romance, there is this possibility for some harmony, some compassion, and possibly a romantic encounter. Now throughout the week, the moon is going to be conjuncting with some planets. And I find it interesting because the moon is going to conjunct on Mars, or with Mars on Tuesday. Mars rules Tuesday. This will be a very favorable day for you, Aries, because it's also when the moon trines Pluto. So this can be emotionally satisfying and help to stabilize your week and get things off to a good start. There is something that you are clearing out. Perhaps this is the day that you do some autumn cleaning. And then on Wednesday, the moon is going to conjunct Mercury. Now Mercury rules Wednesday. We also have the moon trining Saturn on Wednesday. So Mercury and Saturn are having this conversation. And it's going to have to do with, remember, Saturn's still in Aquarius. And so there's that Aquarian age energy, these breakthroughs, something new is occurring. And this can be also extremely powerful for those of you who are experiencing a Saturn return in Aquarius in your natal chart. And then on Thursday, we have Jupiter trining the moon. This is that expansion of now that you've made room in your home, in your nest, if you will. So I like how the moon is trined with Pluto, where you like just clear out the clutter. Saturn, you get everything in its place. And Jupiter, you sit back and you like, okay, I've made room for something new to happen. And then Friday, Venus conjuncts with the moon, and Venus rules Friday. This is when that romantic spark, or just taking pleasure in life, because Virgo is also about, I'm taking some me time, and that's very appealing to you as well, Aries, because you know, you work yourself to exhaustion and you don't tire easy. And when you need that time to recover and recoup your energies, it's a good time to pamper yourself, to have some me time. So maybe go off to a spa, have a spa day on Friday, or just do whatever makes you feel good and brings pleasure to your life. Now on Saturday, we have the moon opposing Uranus, which can shake things up a little bit in the home. This is just things settling in their place, I like to think. And then also on Saturday, Jupiter is going to be squaring the moon. And it's also going to trine Neptune. So this might be a good day for you to, have that little day of escape, have a little weekend holiday for yourself. And, because right now you're going to seek escapism over confrontation. And if there's somebody that just wants to be confrontational or draining your energies, just take some time off and do something that brings you pleasure and joy. Okay, we're going to get into your cards now. We're going to first look at the Chakra Insight because, again, Virgo is about your health and well-being. And we have number 10, pleasure. Okay, that just is a confirmation of what I was telling you might be a good idea for you, Aries. This is about enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, indulgence. And this is taking a little weekend away for yourself or maybe with a special someone. And then with the Dark Goddess, we have Hein Nui Tipo. So I am sorry if I am not pronouncing that right, but this is a goddess who is about trust. She's asking you to give people a chance, maybe a second chance of trusting. Now, there is a difference between giving someone a second chance and giving people endless second chances. And this is a card where you have felt betrayed. Perhaps you're reflecting back on your life, and this could be some of the emotional stuff that you're letting go, that you're clearing out during this time so that you can make room for trust, because trust is the foundation for love. And you have to be able to trust yourself if you can't trust anyone else. And then as you trust your own intuition, as this goddess is asking you to let her be your guide, she'll take the worst of it. You still have the lessons that you've learned from those negative situations, but rather than letting those emotions stir back up and trigger you again, take some time out, do the things that you enjoy, indulge yourself, surround yourself with beauty. And that is what will help you heal your trust. And this will help you trust yourself by taking care of you. Now let's get into the Earth Oracle, as Virgo is an Earth sign. And we should check in with the Earth energies. And for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or Rising, we have wind activation. Okay, something is being activated for you this week. Now, the Sun has released, I just learned today, a major solar wind. This could be that wind with those new light downloads that are going to activate you in new and interesting ways. And perhaps this wind is going to clear your mind, clear the way that you think and perceive things, clearing out the past betrayals and anything that has made you feel less than what you are. Okay, now let's see how the universe has your back, because the universe during this new moon energy in Virgo is really supportive and nurturing for all of us. So So for you, Aries, we have, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. That's exactly what I was saying with this Hainui Tipu card, goddess, about trust, because she has experienced betrayal. She knows that heartache, that pain, and trauma, you know, because it's not always, you know, the worst trauma can be psychological, can be emotional, because you can heal from the physical trauma, even though sometimes the physical trauma leaves their mark on you throughout time as well. And Virgo is about healing, and this is giving you an opportunity to heal that inner conflict and turn that into growth, and turn that fear into trust and love, because where love is, fear disappears, and that's where trust can grow. But you have to first trust yourself and your intuition. Now let's get into the voices of the trees, because the trees are going through a great deal of transition, and I feel even more powerful with this tree symbol in your card. I think the trees have something very special to tell you, Aries. Here we have the blackthorn, adversity and sacrifice. I think that this is a very good expression of the Hainui Tipu goddess card, because, you know, with betrayal and hurt, and also with this trauma and conflict and fear, you know, that is adversity. And sometimes you know, you have to sacrifice a little piece of your cloak to set yourself free. But then you have a lesson, and you can mend that. It may leave a scar, but you can mend it, but it'll be a reminder of that adventure, that lesson. So now let's look into the Island Time Wellness Love cards. For Aries, we have Twin Flames. Wow, very powerful. Okay, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. That's what twin flames are. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romance. This could be a close friend. This could be, because twin flames is more of a soul contract, where you're there for each other. You're the yin to their yang, and, you know, there's a balance there. It's like the other person knows what it is that you need and anticipates that which you need. And it's also part of, if you go away to a nice holiday place, to a little spa, they are there to take care of you, to anticipate your needs. Okay, now let's get into your tarot, Aries. Go in a little bit deeper with these deep healing energies. But I think that by healing this trauma and conflict and fear, it's going to expand out into your life, and it's going to allow this twin flame energy to come into you and help balance you, and so you can be in the zen of the moment. Okay, this card really wanted to jump out. The Seven of Swords. Okay, this is that conflict. This is somebody who's, you know, trying to do something behind your back. This is gossip, rumors. This can be theft. This could be somebody who's watching you and waiting to the moment that they can take advantage of you. And if they don't get their way, they'll talk nasty about you. Okay, let's see what else there is for you. We have the Ace of Wands. Now this represents autumn, which is this time of year. We will have autumn on around the 22nd, I believe. And something new, a new beginning is going to occur. And it could be triggered by this bit of conflict, you know, or this trauma, you know, because sometimes rumors and lies can create trauma, especially if they destroy your reputation. Then we have the High Priestess. Okay, I can't help but feel like this person is going to get theirs karmically, because the High Priestess, she is the librarian, and she is one who sends people the lessons they need to work. She's kind of like an instrument of karma sometimes. So sometimes when somebody does her wrong and disrespects her, she has to remind them of her power and that she deserves the respect that she's earned simply by her knowledge and her wisdom that she has to offer. And this is going to be realized sometime in the autumn. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is going to continue on through winter time because this represents winter, but it's clarity of thought. So it's like this person, you've let that person know, they may not necessarily get it, and you are going to make it extremely clear. You are going to make a point with this person. And I have the feeling that it's going to be through the High Priestess. It will be through some serendipitous situation in which this person will learn a lesson because you are making a point. Then we have the Six of Swords. Okay, yeah. And then after you've made your point, you're going to leave that conflict, these troubled waters, and you're going to go off into these calmer waters. And this is going off to healing, to all this, the enjoyment, the beauty. This is taking some time out for you to be you. This can also have something to do with love as well. So it could be like a little romantic getaway. Then we have the King of Pentacles, okay, with the High Priestess. Oh, this is nice. This is powerful because this is also calling in. It's almost as if after you've gotten rid of this negative energy, this could also be negative energy that, you know, negative aspects that you've had within yourself because the betrayal that you have felt. You know, because we do have this trust issues. These could have to do with the trust issues that you have. And then you get clarity on that. And because now you have clarity and you've gotten rid of that and you're, you know, the doubts and fears and the negative person possibly or situation, you are being rewarded materially. You are going to. And with this Six of Swords, I almost get the feeling that this is, you know, someone who's financially or materially well off, and they come to you and they want to take you on a holiday. They want to do something that's fun, that's enjoyable, where you can just relax. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is you being in your own secure self and well-being. You're self-reliant. And Aries, you are a person who likes to be very self-reliant because you like to be in charge of your environment. It's important for you that things flow with your energy flow because you're the first spark of fire. You're the first sign on the astro wheel, and you are about who you are and being true to yourself. So this might be you having to protect, because we do have this skate, protecting your financial interests. And this could be with this King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This could be a financial advisor as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but with this Six of Swords, it could be somebody that you meet on your holiday and you just hit it off and, you know, they're your twin flame. It doesn't necessarily have to lead to serious romance, but you just enjoy each other's company. You feel balanced, you feel whole when you're with this person, because each of the people feel like they're being loved and cared for. And the High Priestess is usually ruled by Scorpio, and the King of Pentacles is usually ruled by Taurus, and they are opposites on the astro wheel. So we have this beautiful balance, and we have this full moon, and though we're talking about the new moon in Virgo, possibly by the full moon in Taurus, something is going to materialize for you in a positive way. And it enables you to have this self-reliance and just look at all the red roses, just loving life, enjoying the slow pace of your pace. Then we have the Devil card. Okay, this I feel really goes with this. You know, have faith in, you know, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And we also have this adversity and sacrifice. And there's a saying, give the devil his due because he's going to take it anyways. This could have to do with certain behavioral patterns, bad habits, negative people that are around you that make you feel like they're controlling you. This is about control, controlling others. And this can go either way. You could be controlling others or they could be controlling you. And there can also be, you know, can't help but bring up this Seven of Swords, the lies and treachery. This person may not like that you're enjoying your life, and they're going to try and cause some adversity in your happy, pleasurable time. So they might try to interfere with your getaway. They might be saying, oh, don't go, I need you here. So be careful about that. Do what feels right for you, because this is about trusting yourself and letting your faith and your power to turn all of these negative things that you've experienced through your life. Because again, this High Priestess is the keeper of the Akasha records, your soul progress. And the autumn time is the time when we reflect on our soul, how we've progressed, our year, our life. And here we have the Queen of Swords. This is a woman who is in her own power. And you realize that you have the power to use the sword and cut these chains and set yourself free. You may be separating yourself from the devil, that whatever that means for you. And I feel that it's connected with this Seven of Swords. This could be work, a relationship, a friend that's not necessarily a friend. It could be a family member. Okay, let's get into the conclusion cards. We're first going to look at the Crystal Wisdom for Aries. Azurite, expanded awareness. This is beautiful. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. That Jupiter energy on Thursday when it trines the moon is going to have a really profound effect for you, Aries. It's going to help expand your awareness, and that's going to help you just, you know, that person's the way they are, that situation is what it is. I can set myself free of this. You have the financial means to do so, and this is your faith has the power. Your sword is an extension of your faith and power. Okay, and then let's check out the Whispering Woods. Okay, this card just flew out, so this is what's meant. Teach. I think that goes beautiful with the High Priestess, because being the librarian, she's also a teacher. So inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. Here we have the Tree. This adversity and sacrifice. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a relationship in order to set yourself free of that adversity. And then let's conclude this reading with a sweet dream for you, Aries. Okay, again, this card went flying out. Intuition. Through my subconscious, I trust my inner wisdom and intuition. Right here, and it's asking you to have faith in your own power. And perhaps that is what this wind is going to be activating for you, Aries. Okay, I'm going to end your reading here. I hope that it was helpful for you and beneficial in some way. Until next time, take care.